WVTM 13 News starts now.
First, a possible winter storm remains a serious threat for parts of central Alabama. Thanks for joining us at 6. I'm Guy Rawlings.
And I'm Carla Wade. Now really is the time to start thinking about how you might potentially handle this dangerous weather. We want to help you make sure that you're ready for anything that may come our way. We have team coverage tonight from how state and local agencies are preparing to the very latest weather predictions from our chief meteorologist Jason Simpson, and Jordan West is also here.
That's right. We have a winter storm watch in place for North Alabama, Coleman, Lamar County, Winston counties. That's you guys. And we have had some changes over the past several days. So that's a watch, not a warning, because we could still see some more changes between now and Friday.
That's highly likely, too. We're 60 hours plus away from the beginning of what could be some wintry precipitation, especially across the northern part of the state. And the closer we get to it, the less impactful it looks around the Birmingham area, but the more impactful it looks up toward Tennessee. And it may be the northwest corner of the state that is most impacted altogether, up around the shoals. The farther south you go, the less likely that becomes. But a winter storm watch in effect for Cherokee, Etowah, Blount, Coleman, Walker, Winston, Marion, Lamar, and Fayette counties. Tuscaloosa, Jefferson, Shelby, St. Clair, Calhoun, not in that at this point. These are the main headlines. First of all, we've got rain. It's raining now over a big chunk of the state. It's going to continue raining on and off throughout the day Thursday. There may still be some scattered showers on Friday. Then we've got this winter or wet. For some, it's ice and sleet. For others, it's just soaking wet and unpleasantly chilly all day on Saturday and Sunday, and then it turns much colder early next week. This is more of a sure bet than the winter weather. The cold air will come. It's just a matter of does it come in time to mesh with that moisture that gives us the better chance of some snow and ice across parts of Alabama. Good rain right now falling from Coleman County southwest through Fayette County and Walker County. Some good showers around Tuscaloosa County and moving into Jefferson and Shelby. Going to be a little bit of a wet night ahead. More wet weather tomorrow, showers Friday, and then we have our impact days on Saturday and Sunday. We'll get more into the timeline of all this and how things are going to shape up coming up. Guy?
All right, Jason. Well, multiple counties in our viewing area, they're currently under a winter storm watch for what could come in the next few days. Etowah County is among them.
Now let's go straight out to WVTM 13's Elisa Crane, who is there right now.
Yeah, right now it does look like Etowah County could be in that zone that could get some significant winter weather in a couple of days. If that happens, it's going to be the first major winter weather event for the brand new Etowah County Emergency Management Agency and its new director. Jim Slick has been the director of the EMA since about September, but he has decades of experience working in emergency medical services, fire departments, and for FEMA. Now, they don't have their command center set up here yet, but Slick says they are ready for whatever comes their way. He says his biggest concern from what he's seeing right now is road conditions.
When it's ice, you know, an old saying is I don't care how good a driver you are, you're not going to be able to function on ice. The snow's not so bad. They can plow the snow and this, that, and the other, but we don't have the capabilities to scrape and do all of the ice debriding and stuff like that.
Now, Slick says residents need to be prepared for potential power outages as well. If an ice storm hits, he says there will be power lines down most likely, and those outages could last for a couple of days, 2 to 3 days. WVTM 13's Maya Caleb has more on winter weather preps from first responders as well as Alabama Power and Spire Gas.
Birmingham Fire and Rescue is making last-minute preparations like checking on generators and putting snow chains on vehicles. The fire department says that you should stay home in winter weather, but first responders will be strategically stationed around the city to help anyone who's stranded.
It seems to us that the calls increase when weather like this happens. Not just the snow and ice, but people get out in it and get stranded, and then they have to call. So they become part of the problem and not a part of the solutions.
Alabama Power is also getting ready. In a news conference Wednesday morning, the company's storm operations manager shared some details. They're putting snow chains on power trucks, equipping crew members with ice spikes for their shoes, and even bringing in some additional help.
We have all of our company crews on alert, of course, but we're also bringing in over 2,000 outside resources scheduled to arrive here Friday night, and they'll be ready to respond once they arrive.
I also spoke with Spire, which is putting an emphasis on safety. The spokesperson reminds everyone not to use space heaters or ovens to heat your home. Back to you.
All right, it is going to get cold outside too. You do not want to be stuck outside when the temperatures drop. If you experience signs of frostbite or hypothermia, the important thing to remember is you have to act fast. So the first signs of frostbite include pain, numbness, and a change of the skin color. If you see those signs, you should move to a warm place, soak the affected area in warm water until the skin looks normal again and feels warm, and then you need to seek emergency medical care. Hypothermia is even more dangerous, even more deadly. Shivering is one of the first signs. Then you might experience confusion, drowsiness, or even slurred speech. If you suspect hypothermia, seek emergency medical care immediately. Move to a warm place, remove any wet clothing, and then don't forget you need to warm the body slowly, not quickly. WVTM 13's Michael Higdon is on the breaking news desk now. And Michael, it seems like every time that we have significant weather event, the roads are impacted. Is the Alabama Department of Transportation making any plans to get ready for that?
Well, AlDOT tells us today that the agency is actively preparing for the potentially high impact weather event. And at this point, they're kind of in a wait and see kind of mode. Workers are tracking forecasts, conditions on the roads, and really focusing on the areas that could be hardest hit. It is possible they might pre-treat roads as well to fight ice from forming. But according to AlDOT, executing its pre-treatment plan depends if there is rain before or during the event. Rain can apparently wash away that pre-treatment, which is what we're seeing these next couple of days. AlDOT will be prioritizing roads with bridges and state highways first, then U.S. and state highways based on traffic volume. Of course, we will be keeping a close eye on the roads and we'll let you know if any issues arise.